Here in Bothell, Washington, ready to play our last JV game of the season. We do have a missing cord in our bag, so we are waiting for someone, our producer, Mr. Sean Crandall, to come with the right equipment for us to get the video. But for now, I will be giving you guys as much play-by-play like we're on the radio as we possibly can. And I'm here with Gabe, who's charging up his mic as well. So the dynamic duo will be back here pretty soon. All right, the captains are meeting at center field right now. Looks like we have Blake Pichiar. Yeah. I can't read the numbers now. They're being blocked by the other team. Lincoln Cross, maybe. And Braylon Smith, the captains. There's one more. I apologize. They're on the opposite side of the field where we're at. They're being blocked. So we are at Bothell High School. This is where they have all of their underclassmen games, C-team, and JV games. Their varsity plays at Pop Keeney. They share that field with 4 other high schools. Much nicer field. This one only has one set of stands that are probably about the same size as our Eastlake visiting stands. They currently don't have a working scoreboard, so we've got a rental scoreboard in the corner that my eyes are not good enough to read what they are. But there is a volunteer in a folding chair who's standing next to it because apparently it doesn't have a remote control. Yeah. Worst seat in the house. All right, looks like Eastlake's going to get the ball to start. Captains are shaking hands. Jameson Stormont was one of the other captains that I was missing. Eastlake is over on the far side. I don't know if you can hear them or not. They're doing their cheer to hype them up before the game. Now they're coming out to get into the kick return formation. All right, we got Owen Johnson and Tyler Wood back to receive. So Brody Bohr up back. All right, they're setting the ball on the tee. There we go, the ball kicks it deep down with the right hash. Tyler Wood receives it around the 10-yard line. It's going around the outside, the far side of the field. It's got some room. Runs into 2 tacklers and knock them out of bounds right about the 29-yard line. And then your Wolves will take it 1st and 10 from the 29. This is the second time that we've played Bothell this year. If you guys don't remember, we beat them at home. They have a sophomore team and a JV team, and we played their sophomore team when they had some JV or some juniors on the team. And this team, I'm not sure if it's the exact team or if they've got some other juniors that have come down to play, but they got some big kids on the team, that's for sure. So we got a pistol formation. Owen Johnson lined up just to the left of Oliver Stiles, a quarterback. Motion cross. Actually, Logan Berg in at quarterback. And Oliver Stiles, our quarterback, was in motion for the screen pass.
No huddle camera, no extra headsets. So, makeshift tonight.
The ball went incomplete, so now we're 2nd and 10. We have Oliver back in at quarterback. Blake Pichard in the motion. A handoff to Owen on the right side. Makes a one-man miss. Runs through about 2 other guys for about a gain of 8 or 9. He was running hard on that, had a hole. And they'll bring up 3rd and it looks like about 3 yards or 2 yards. Eastlake breaks the huddle. There are trips to the short side. Tyler Wood, 101 down here on the near side, motion. Hands off to Owen up the middle. Gets met right away, maybe gets 1 yard on that. That'll bring up 4th and short. Fourth and less than a yard. In the middle of the field, Eastlake's gonna go for it, it looks like. Fourth and 1. Bothell shows blitz. Pass, tried to throw a hitch on the other side, and the quarterback jumped the route. The ball was tipped, and he juggled about 3 or 4 times, ends up intercepting the ball and taking it down to about the 5-yard line. It was a really great play by the corner. Timing was a little off. I think Oliver wanted to throw the ball a little sooner. They only needed 1 yard on that, and it was about a 7 to 8 yard hitch. The corner was played really tight on him, too. I think we could have probably gone deep on it if we really wanted to, but I think that's something that we'll... I know Coach Hurd wants to implement a lot more of his offense that's got a lot of mid-play adjustments and things that they see and read and will work on. So Bothell has the ball. It's 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Defense, we're out without Brady Vandermeed for the 2nd game. Bothell shifts into a bunch right, and another guy in motion. A hand off to that guy in motion. He gets through, breaks 1 tackle, but then he's met by Brody Borup and a few other Wolves. Looks like Finley Hallback was one of them, coming in from the safety spot. Looks like they lost 1 or 2 on that. Second and goal from the 11. Inside handoff. Guy had a big hole, but Brody Borup comes screaming in there and meets him right after about a 3-yard gain. A really hard hit. That'll bring up third down and goal from the 6-yard line. Bothell breaks the huddle. They come a double tight formation, 2 tight ends and a Eastlake showing blitz. They come up right up the middle, hand off to the middle, nowhere to go. Looks like maybe a gain of 1. Price, Eden, and Finley Hallback in with that tackle. See if Bothell's going to go for it here, if they're going to try and kick. All right, 4th and goal from the 5. They have trips to the far sideline. They're on the right hash. They snap the ball. They're going to pass. Oh, the ball is overthrown, but Grant Doran came in and hit him right as he was throwing the ball. I don't know if that would have been an accurate throw if he, and how much of a disruption that Grant made to that, but he came in from the black side, and the quarterback didn't see him coming and made a great hit to disrupt that. And we have turnover of downs. Now Eastlake will take the ball. 1st and 10 from the 4 or 5 yard line. If you're just joining us, we're waiting for a cord so we can get the picture on this broadcast, but for right now, you're going to listen to my beautiful voice. Eastlake has the ball. Going out of the end zone, hand off to Owen Wilson. He gets some daylight on the right side, comes up the middle, or up to the right side on the sweep, gets about 3 yards, couldn't quite get past that last defender. Actually got more than that. I got a weird angle here. It looks like we got about 5 yards on that carry.
And ready to attack. The blue string is back and ready to attack. Come on, the blue string is back.
All right, Eastlake breaks the huddle now. We've got
the blue string is back and ready to attack.
shotgun formation. Over Styles hands it off to Owen onto the near side. Owen cuts it up. Ooh, gets hit hard. We got brings it out to the 22-yard line. That'll be a first down for about a gain of 5 or 6 on that. We're going to move the chains. Let's see if we can get some momentum from that defensive stop that we just had in this side of the goal line. I think we got 2 tight ends set. Looks like a good play action pass. Oliver's going to go deep to Tyler Wood. The ball's in the air. Tyler Wood, oh, just out of his reach. Just threw it over his head by about maybe 1 or 2 yards deep, but Tyler was definitely open. I don't know if Oliver or if Tyler would have been able to keep his feet on that, but would have been a great pass and catch if they were able to complete that.
It's there. He got behind the defense.
Yeah. Offensive line did a great job of giving Oliver some time to throw on that. Oliver looked to the right side first and then came back to the left side where Tyler was running deep. So now we've got 2nd and 10 for about the 22-yard line. A D10 in motion. Hand it off to Owen. Hits the right side, cuts up the middle. Gets tackled after about a 9-yard gain. Could be a 10. They may give that a first down on that. And he found that hole and hit it hard. That's going to be 2nd down, or 3rd down. So 3rd down and maybe a foot. We got a pitch out to the right side. They read it well, but Owen stops on a dime and cuts it up. He breaks 2 tackles, bounces it back out to the outside. He's running down there, gets tackled right at the 42-yard line on the other side of the field. Bothell played that perfectly. That guy was not going to give up the contain, and Owen just stopped and cut it right up the middle and brought it back outside for a great run. If you're just joining us, our video we're waiting for a cord that wasn't packed, so we should have video for you here shortly as soon as we can. And for now, it's just me talking with Gabe here helping me out. So 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Hand off to Brody Borup. He hits the hole hard. Gets about a 7-yard gain after being met by 2 Bothell defenders. We got 2nd and 4. Quick pass up the middle. Troy Baker's wide open right up the seam, and he gets in for a touchdown untouched. Great play action. "36-yard touchdown from Oliver Stiles to Troy Baker right up the middle. Here we go for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up. Through the upright. 7-0 Eastlake. Eastlake's lining up to kick the ball off, and there's a mini scoreboard in the near right end zone.
It's about 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see what it is. It's a temporary scoreboard, as our main scoreboard's not currently working. All right, here we go. Oliver Stiles getting ready to kick the ball off. Kicks a line drive, takes 3 or 4 bounces, fielded around the 6-yard line. Nowhere to go. Eastlake, swarm of Eastlake Wolves. Yeah, Blake Pichiar looks like. Yeah, there was about 6 or 7 guys on that tackle. They played that well. So Bothell will be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Actually, the 19-yard line. Bothell goes with 2 back set here. Both to the right side of the quarterback, it looks like. Hands it off. Nope, pitches to the other one, to the outside. Finds a small hole, gets about 2 yards, but taken down by Troy Baker and who's that other one? James Gaukroger. All right, so we've got 2nd and 7. We got trips to the far side. Quick snap. It's a pass play. Looks like a screen. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Well played. Yep, Jackson Reed came in there. He saw that it was a screen pass and was putting his hands up there and timed it up well to jump and tip it. And it looked like there was another linebacker. I'm not sure who it was. Was close to getting a tip, catching that tip. That'd be a 3rd and 7. All right, we got another pass play. Looks like a quick hitch to the near side. Makes the catch for a 1st down. Looks like about a 10-yard gain. We'll get it around the 35-yard line. Coverage on the near side by Blake Pichiar. I'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Bothell's got tight end, 2 wide receivers to the far side, and single back and shotgun. Hands it off up the middle. There's a wall of offensive and defensive linemen, and Eastlake gets a great push. Braylon Smith and someone else finally takes him down. Finley Hallback also part of that. Grant Dong is the other one that got in there. All right, shotgun 2nd and 10. Look for another pass. They run another hitch play right to the bottom here, but they covered a little better here. We got about a gain of, looks like they're going to give them 6 yards on it. So it'll be a 3rd and 4 from the 41-yard line.
Might be the last play of the 1st.
All right. This may be the last, that might be, yep. That'll be the end of the 1st quarter. It'll be 3rd and 4 when we return. Again, if you're, yeah, we're waiting for a cord to be delivered to us. That's why the screen is black right now. So if you bear with us, we should have it here within the next 15 minutes, if not sooner.
Depends on the 405 traffic.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more traffic on 405 this late. But maybe I'm being optimistic.
Good. You want to swap quarters or?
Okay. All right, we're back from the quarter from the break. We are waiting for a cord. Once the cord is delivered, we will have a screen for you. And we got a play action pass. Big hole up the middle. Everyone was running towards the near side here as the quarterback had a good play action pass, but as they were all pursuing to the right, the big hole opened up and he had a huge gain across the 50-yard line down to the Eastlake 45. We got to run up the middle. Looks like, the ball comes out right after. Ball comes out right after they blew the whistle. He gets about 2 yards on that. Receiving lots of text messages that the audio is on, but the screen is black. So just so you know, we do know. So you can tell your friends. Here's a trick. You guys can close your eyes and listen to my voice and imagine what all the action's happening on the field.
It's like your grandparents used to do. Drink your Ovaltine.
There you go. All right, we got 2nd and 7. He's like showing blitz. It's a pass. Swings it out. Oh, swings it out to the right side, and I'm not sure who that was. Jackson Reed jumped up, and the ball went right through his hands. I know he was pretty fired up. I was talking to his mom the other night, the Mount Si game, when he tipped the ball and almost caught it. He was upset about the fact that he didn't catch it. And I know he's going to be upset about that one as well. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I have some good news. Our cord has just arrived, and our IT department is going to be setting up the camera here soon. All right, we've got 3rd and 7. We got to roll out to the near side. Throws the ball. Good pass, just enough for the first down. The guy had a great comeback and slid and caught the ball as he slid down about the Eastlake 32-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10. All right. The magic of technology, folks. Welcome to the game. Thank you, Mr. Crandall, for driving all the way out. The handoff right up the middle. Looks like thrown on time and right where he needed it to be. So now we got 4th and goal from the 4-yard line on that last great pass and catch from Bothell. Yard line on that last great pass and catch from Bothell. Should be 2nd down and a foot. Second down and a foot. Oh, they are giving him the first down.
Here.
Welcome, Gabe.
Yeah. Here.
Welcome, Gabe.
Yeah. Looks like a good game so far. Looks like a good game so far.
I've got a lot of text messages. They missed you. I've got a lot of text messages. They missed you.
We've got 2nd and 4 from the. We've got 2nd and 4 from the 20-yard line. 4 now. 20-yard line. 4 now. Just over 4 minutes left in the half. Let's see if Eastlake can put together a drive here and get some more points on the board before half. Okay.
And technically, because Oliver pitched it front, it was a forward pass.
Time.
It was a forward pass.
That's true.
Oliver's padding the stats. Technically, because Oliver pitched it front, it was a forward pass.
That's true.
Oliver's padding the stats.
That's true.
Oliver's padding the stats.
So they do give him the first down. It's hanging with us while we have our technical difficulties, but our main man, Sean Crandall, saved the day for us, driving all the way up here to Bothell to deliver the extra gear broadcast you're so used to at this point. Pass to Oliver roll. Troy Baker up the right sideline, still pushing defenders all the way out almost to midfield to the 49-yard line.
You know, that's and make the throw to Troy Baker. And as Troy was running the ball, I didn't see who it was, made a great block on the guy who was guarding Troy, and allowing Troy to get downfield, and big play, first down.
Coming up on
position with Troy, that guy to come in and then moved it back outside where Troy was able to make that block, and Owen was able to get that edge and get a big run for another first down.
Looks like they gave him just enough for the first down. So they moved the sticks. It's now first down and 10 Eastlake from the 40-yard line.
Play action.
Back to pass to Tyler Wood on the left side. He's got almost enough for another first down, but there's a late flag on the field from the opposite side. Giving him back.
Yeah. Tyler made a good move, but was able to get tackled out of bounds. Ineligible receiver downfield.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. All right, 2nd and 15. That's also a loss and down on that penalty. We got a bubble screen.
Johnson on the right side. If he was able to break that first tackle, he might have gotten a good gain there. But as it was only a gain of a couple. It's still going to be 3rd and long. About 3rd and 12 now from the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Oliver's throw was a little low there. I think
the 41-yard line.
The ball and keep going to the outside, but now we got 3rd and 12.
Trips left formation now at the top of the field, just out. That'll make it 3rd and about 7.
Looks like they're going to run the
Trips on the short side of the field. Oliver's back to pass. See if he can find somebody or if he's going to hold on to it. Looks like it was intended for Logan Berg in the end zone, but it is picked off by Bothell. Defender made a great play on the ball.
Yeah, Oliver did a great job of he's throwing that ball 45, 50 yards in the air. He needs to get a little more touch underneath it just to make sure that defender's not able to get that. But at the same time, that defender made a great play.
I know it's 50-something. I can't see the clock very well. You can see the clock over here in the very corner, and that's what we're trying to see. Some kind of big mistake by the Eastlake defense. Try for a run up the middle. They almost got him in the end zone.
That should be a safety.
I think they're going to mark him just outside at about the 1-foot line before halftime.
Yeah, I need binoculars to see how much time is on that clock.
I think it's 146, 148. I don't know if I can zoom in on it and maybe see with the camera a little.
It's the volunteer scorekeeper.
Got his own, yeah, it's a pretty good seat to watch the game, but not very helpful for the rest of us.
Yeah, I would definitely.
I'd at least have a personal heater over there. So it's still 7.
Trying to get. That's what they're doing.
What they're doing. Deep. He's got room. Makes the catch down the sideline, and it's a horse collar tackle. We'll see if they call it. Yeah, it's a late flag coming in on who can really run. So. It's like about a minute something left in the half. Ball's marked at the 31-yard line for Bothell, so definitely flip the field, and they're looking to get some points themselves before halftime now. Another reception, this one times down to the 15-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 15 for Bothell.
You know, Bothell's doing a great job with their route combinations and the timing on it. The quarterback's doing a great job as well.
Great pursuit by Grant DeLong on that play. Almost got to the QB before he let go of the ball, but the lands incomplete.
I didn't see any running backs over there. I thought. Yeah, I don't know if there's how close a running back was to that play, but they did have three linemen that were ready to go knock some guys over. Nolan did a great job of leaving his man. He saw that guy coming across where the ball was going to go, and it was a great completion, and Jackson was right there to make that tackle and save the touchdown.
Minute 5 left in the half.
I don't know how you can read that. So
I'm guessing. It's a minute something. Finally running the ball, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Grant Duong's in there. Clock's running under 50 seconds now at this point.
yep.
Second down and goal from the 3.
Yeah, those defense.
Job of not allowing any runs
Yeah.
up the middle, but I think they may have jumped that time. A little bit too aggressive.
Yeah. Yes, because this is their third. The the coach on their team is running all the way past half field.
Pass is incomplete, going to the left side again, where they've had so much success. A couple of big plays here for Eastlake. That time, Jackson Dolan didn't let him get away with it. He's able to knock the ball away before the receiver got his hands on it. So
Yeah, Jackson was able to recognize that right away, which was great. He had help over the top as well, which when you got 1 point lead, 7-6.
20 seconds left in the half. If he gets an idea in his head.
Yeah, coach might tell him to get out it, and he's might call a different play. You never know.
He picks up about 4 yards on the play. And Eastlake's going to call a timeout here. 10 seconds left to play.
Yeah, usually a lot of times on the swing passes, you want to. His eyes are worse than mine.
I think he's telling the guy to reset the clock to 14 seconds.
Okay. I was gonna say if you got a referee that has to.
So it looks like about 2nd and 5 now from the 25-yard line for Eastlake. Picked off at the 45-yard line. Oliver was trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
But I think he threw it short of his intended target. Maybe Logan Berg out there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. There was I think Troy Baker was right. So Bothell's on the sideline. Looks like they might be trying to draw up a play as well.
We might get a delay from here.
I feel like they called one down when they're at the goal line. They called one down here. They were 1 or 0.
And it's most likely going to the left side down the sideline to number 14. But that's probably what they want us to think. He's going to try and run it, but that's going to be the end of the half.
No one was open.
Finally brought down by Jackson Reed, 6-yard line, and that'll be the last play of the half. Yard line, and that'll be the last play of the half. So we've got a score of 7-6 Eastlake.
And Bothell will get the ball and start the second half, and I think Eastlake, one interception was a great play by their defender. The other one, we're going deep on it, and that last one was ill-advised. So if we do. All right, well, Gabe, I'm going to take a quick break.
I am too. I'm going to go grab some coffee. We'll be back here for the second half. All right, welcome over Bothell. And Bothell is going to get the ball to start the third quarter. Just about ready to kick off here. Oliver's going to give it the boot. Just got my coffee delivered. Thank you very much. I understand there were some technical difficulties with the 33-yard line, and that's where Bothell is going to start the first series of the second half.
Yeah, Oliver kind of got underneath that. If there's a runner on first and second, that would have been
to see how Bothell attacks the Eastlake defense here. They had a lot of success passing on the left side to number 14. Let's see if they stick with that game plan until Eastlake's able to shut them down. It's a sweep to the right. Gets away from the first couple of defenders, but finally wrangled down by Jackson Reed after maybe a loss of one on the play.
Yeah, it looks like the game lost of 1 yard for that. Yeah, he was coming in there, and we.
Run up the middle. He's got a pretty decent hole to run through. Good strong run by Bothell on the play. It's going to be about 3rd and 4 now. Gain of about 6 or 7 on that run.
Yeah, that was a hard run by Bothell. And that snap actually hit the quarterback right through his hands, hit him in the chest.
Trying to draw him off sides.
Tipped
in the air and intercepted. Brody hit.
Yeah, Bothell's came out and they're making some. Tip that up. I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say I think that might be Brody Hanson's first career interception.
Came at a really good time. 32-yard line, 33-yard line now.
Yeah, good hard run on there. Just a stretch play and.
Yeah. Is that Lincoln Cross?
Yep. Lincoln Cross, yep. Again, he had that play earlier in the first half. And
gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, he got that. That was a good time. He got the ball. He handed that one off that time, so that was
that does 10 from the 24 for Eastlake here. See if they can keep this drive going. 8:40 to go in the third quarter. Heading back to the inside, backing his way down to the 15-yard line. Going to be close to another first down, but they'll mark him just short, it looks like. Second and really short on the next one from about the 14.
Yeah. Good 9-yard catch and run. Probably about 7 yards after the catch.
Backing his way all the way down, yeah. Lincoln Cross will take his place. Nope, it's a pitch to the left to Owen. He's tackled in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Good play by number 8 for Bothell.
Yeah, he got out there quick. Last time we ran the ball to the left side too, the same thing kind of happened where Owen got the ball and had to stop. He was able to make something out of it, but that time the defensive end or outside linebacker, whoever it was able to make that stop. And now it's going to be 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.
Three receivers to the right. He's looking that way initially. Tries to escape the defense. Goes to the end zone. Wide open receiver in the end zone. Is that Aditya?
Yep.
Wide open for the touchdown. Oliver saw it after having to scramble away from the first defender.
Yeah, the first defender got his paws on Oliver, but he was able to kind of break that up. And I thought Oliver was going to run for it because he looked up and number 11 was wide open with no one anywhere close to him, and threw a nice little touch pass and
miscommunication by the Bothell defenders on that one, but good job by Oliver to
the DTF for his first touchdown. Too bad we didn't get
Celebrating
that
on the sideline, yeah. Kick is up and through, and Eastlake 4 minutes and change left in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a great momentum boost for getting that momentum, that confidence on a positive play like that, and after sort of just some turnovers and whatnot in the first half, I think I think we're gonna.
It's like they want to one up each other and keep that positive momentum going. When the defense makes plays, the offense answers in return, and vice versa. So we'll see if the defense can come out here and get another stop, or maybe. Much deeper kick by Ollie this time. Gets past the receiver all the way down to the 5-yard line. He's finally able to corral the ball. He's trying to return it up the right line. He's probably taking out some aggression. He's still a little bit mad about giving up that touchdown in the first half.
Yeah, he's in high school, so the guy picked up the ball there and kind of bounced off his hands, and it's hard to return when guys are already in your face at the 10-yard line.
That Bothell was in was not the right one.
Yeah, two guys going in motion at the same time. It's not a penalty if the ball's not snapped when they're moving.
Trying to run it up the right side. It's a few yards on the play. They'll mark him at about the 17.
Yeah, Blake Pichard came up from looked like the safety position and just kind of launched at him, and or it was corner position, launched at him and made a great tackle. Blake was able to stop him before he cut it upfield.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 6 now, 2nd and 7 for Bothell. A few more out all the way to the 31-yard line on the play. Good run after getting past the first level of defense.
Yeah, they had a big hole run out there, and he was able to break it out to the outside, and Warren came.
A lot of success on the ground. That was probably one of the bigger running plays that they've had this game.
He met up at the line and stood him up, and yeah, he filled that hole well and stood him up, and I'd love to see that when guys are squaring up and making good plays. I like what Gok Archer's been doing with when Brady Vandermeed's out on the sideline.
Going again up the middle.
Yeah.
Drives forward for a couple more yards. Little surprised Bothell's keeping it on the ground so much. They had so much success in the air in the first half.
But yeah, I think they know that we've made some adjustments as well.
Not making any ground on this play. Yeah. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for Bothell.
Yeah, and that's Troy Baker again. He right there. He didn't fall for that jet sweep fake, and he met the running back right up there for, I don't know if it was a loss or a gain, but it's enough for the 14-yard line.
So that's where Eastlake's going to start their drive.
That and a punt like that, if the punter's not more than 10 yards deep, the center's not protected on that play. And in youth football, it's 7 yards.
Cut back across the field, but let's go of the ball. It blew the whistle like it was dead, but it looked like that ball came out early.
Yeah, he got the linebacker is Price.
One of the linemen.
Not positive on that. But.
2nd and 5 on the play.
Yeah, and that's the end of the quarter as well. Yeah, I know. I couldn't really see it. I know the ball, the score.
So we'll swap sides, and Bothell will have the ball inside the 20.
Yeah, I think Eastlake's going to be pretty fired up about that. I know they're going to come out here. They have a lot of pride, and they don't want to give up another score.
6 points. I mean, the defense is held strong. We'll see if they can do it again here, even backed up inside the red zone. Number 18 is back at QB. Passing it behind the intended receiver on the left side. Ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, they ran a little post-flat combination, and Blake was going with the...
This time it's caught at the 10-yard line. He cuts it back inside, brought down finally.
Yeah, good coverage.
By Blake Pishiar.
Yeah, Brody Berg came all the way over there, and it just went over his fingertip.
QB keeps it, tries to run it in himself, but he's brought down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he had a little
touchdown saving tackle by Brody Borup and somebody else, Bryce Eaton maybe.
Yeah, someone on the defense. His face as he was throwing, and he was waiting for the guy to cut open, and had to throw it under duress, falling backwards, and guy had a step. I think maybe if that was on target, it could have been a touchdown, but it was just a little far.
Going for the end zone, intercepted by Troy Baker. I believe that's who caught it. Yes, and he kneels down for the touchback in the end zone.
That little pocket there, and Troy just jumped right in front of it and intercepted it. And smart move by him to kneel it down and get us out to the 20 and not get tackled sometime around the 5.
Get another shot at this.
Yep. Huge play. That's 3 4th down.
Be a holding,
yeah,
so I imagine this one's coming back. About 8 minutes, 11.
1st and 20 yards. And we kind of shot ourselves in the foot.
A few turnovers. Penalty hurt him there.
Yeah, well, a lot of these penalties, they just come at ill-advised times, but
as we've seen, yeah, they're able to put together a big thing here. Oliver tries to get it over to Troy Baker for a short gain on the play.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that quick, and DT turned around to be a lead blocker there, and he turned around, but the defense, he's making sure that Oliver's not going to get around that corner next time. They're good friends, so. Very manageable and good pickup, and smartly ran out of bounds.
Always like to see that. Right at the line to gain and gets past him for another about 5 yards before he's finally pushed out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35 for Eastlake.
Yeah, I think
great job by Oliver.
Yeah, I think Oliver saw something right away at pre-snap on that made him decide, because he didn't.
Coming up on, I think, 8:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Got it.
There you go.
2nd and 4 now
They give him
from
6
the
yards on
41. Good run by Owen on the short side of the field. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, defensive lineman got right through there right away. Owen didn't have a chance on that.
He's brought down in the backfield for a loss on the play. Good penetration by Bothell's defensive lineman right there.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that missed. There's 2 linemen that were kind of standing there without anyone that they were blocking. Those guys got through real quick.
They can play defense, or if they gamble here and try and pick up the 1st down.
The clock is running on that.
4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game. Eastlake would love to be able to get a couple more 1st downs here. Looks like we're going to kick it away. It's a decent roll for Eastlake down to the 28-yard line.
Yep.
That's where Bothell will take over. So with 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go.
Just staying in front of a lot of those routes and the receivers that are doing everything they can to keep it out of number 14's hands.
Let's see who comes out under center again. I think it's number 18 again for Bothell.
First time they gave it to them on the outside, and Eastlake was right there. It looks like no gain, maybe a loss of one. That'll be 2nd and 10.
Bothell's going to have to start making some yards here or using their timeouts. Clock is on Eastlake's side. Field by big number 62.
That's Lincoln Winter. Big sack for Lincoln.
I think the QB was trying to decide whether to go for the intermediate or the longer pass.
No doubt they're going to pass it here.
Number 14 is lined up wide right in the backfield.
Yeah,
So
that was a very obvious hold. And it was probably a good hold because I think the quarterback would have gotten destroyed. He's bobbling the ball a little bit, could have caused a fumble on that as they couldn't get the grip of the ball. So
I would imagine they're going to decline this penalty and give him 4th down and long. Yeah, this will be kind of their last chance. There's about 2.5 minutes left in the game. If they don't make it here, that'll pretty much seal it.
as a coach, Gabe, right now, I'm doing everything in my power to bite my tongue and not yell. Nothing behind you. I know they know that, and I know the coaches on the Scott on our sideline are telling them that. But
well, that was definitely the play of the game for Bothell in the first half, where they were backed up to their own end zone and they were able to connect on a long pass down the left sideline. I know our guys are going to remember that too. That needs to be made.
I have a feeling that he completed that pass.
Oh, they're trying to figure out where to mark it.
So now it's a matter of it's going to be 4th and 9. Where they're spotting the ball might be different than See, they're accepting the penalty.
Oh,
because
okay.
So the pass was completed, and that's what.
So now it'll be 3rd and 20. Still a long way to go for Bothell.
Yep.
But they got 2 downs to get there. It's going long down the sideline.
Miscommunication, a hitch, or it'll be a go route, and based on how far off the coverage is, and on that, the quarterback thought he was going deep, and the wide receiver, number 14, said, "You know what? I'm not going to be able to beat him. I'm going to try and hitch it up right here." Tell you what, if he did that hitch and he threw him on that hitch, guy, that would have been a 15-yard play.
No, it's a quick kick.
Yep. Even those quick
Another
kicks, he's got
good
nice
roll.
Spiral kicks on those. You don't see that too much in high school, especially in JV.
Down to the 35-yard line, and that's where Eastlake will try and run out the clock.
35-yard line. They've got timeouts. They've got 2 timeouts left. We've had some success to running the ball, but our last series we didn't have that much success. So they've caught on to something here, one way or the other. But so it'll be interesting to see what we do here.
Keeping it conservative, giving it to Owen Johnson, who finds a little bit of a crease on the left side, brought down at the 41-yard line.
6-yard gain on that, keeps the clock rolling.
Coming down on 2 minutes to go in the game. Keeping it on the ground with Johnson, gets another yard, maybe 2 on the play. Bothell will call timeout.
Yep.
Minute and a half left in the game.
You know, Bothell's, for that, we wanted on a last-second run up the middle. Or no, last year we ran it right up the middle to tie the game. Or maybe go up by 1, or I forget what it was.
We lost it, yeah.
But we lost on the field goal. And the year before that, we won the Kinko against them. But good families, good fan base. No score. And so we got this pick up 2 yards here.
Oliver keeps it himself, and he will have the first down. Stay in bounds here, but don't do anything silly.
And unfortunately, there's going to be a holding call there, and then another late flag into the edge, and whoever was on the edge, the wide receiver is holding him.
Minute 22 left on the clock.
Yeah, Oliver pulled it. Was planning on going to the near side here, but there's a guy right in his face. So it looks like we're going to be at the
43-yard line, 3rd and 2. Again?
No, they haven't moved the markers yet. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, they'll mark it at the 39-yard line.
The annoying part about that is the hold happened past the first down marker and after we got the first down. And here we go. It was a great play call.
It's not what you wanted to have happen.
Nope.
I'm surprised they put it in the air there. Oliver's brought down around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it'll be 4th down, but we'll punt the ball. We'll try and pin them back as far as we
Actually, mark it
can.
at the 32. Oliver came up a little bit gimpy. Hopefully he can still. I think it would be a perfect time to break something like that out for the first time in all season. Yeah. Throw caution to the wind. Minute 14 on the clock. Eastlake Bothell drive the length of the field with a minute to go to tie the game up with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. But the deep.
Looks like Bothell's going to play.
Able to get that ball away after a bad snap.
Oh, and yeah, Owen Johnson,
returned.
great patience right there. Not to. Yeah, it could have been a block in the back on the other side, but yeah, that.
This is going to go against Bothell.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
really not a smart play.
Yeah, we really dodged a bullet there, and Oliver was able to come up with.
So
21
they're
yards.
spotting the ball at the 21, yeah. So they've got to
79
go
yards to go.
79 in a minute. Headline. So a minute left in the season for this quick pass. Short gain, about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, he got hit inbound. 3-yard gain on that.
Right. 2nd and 7 now. QB has to scramble, throws it over the middle to a down Bothell. But the clock is going to start running as soon as they set the ball. Refs are taking their time about it. Bobbles a snap and it costs him. The defense is able to get to him and take him down for a sack. Bothell's going to have to use a timeout.
I don't know if they have any more timeouts.
Clock is running, 30 seconds to go. So he spikes the ball now. It's going to be 3rd down at about. So it's coming down to 3rd and 14 now for Bothell from the 42.
How much time's left? I can't read it.
24.
Yeah, I don't think they have any timeouts left. If they do, it's only one.
Yeah. He's going long with it down the sideline,
Yeah.
but it's overthrown and incomplete.
Yeah, great.
Bothell.
Yeah, Brody did a great job staying with them all the way downfield.
17 seconds left. Season comes down to this for the Cougars. Eastlake's going to take a timeout, talk things over before this play, make sure they've got everybody in the right spot. So the Wolves have definitely been challenged the last 2 games of the season more than any other games. Most of the games up until the stiffest competition came from Wolverines and the Cougars at the end of the season. But barring a really unfortunate play here, I think Eastlake's going to come out on top. Yeah, despite being put in pretty bad positions, the defense came through.
They got Oliver playing safety now on the far side just to make sure that.
It's tipped and falls incomplete. That's going to be ball
the
game. 8 seconds left on the clock, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. Eastlake will take over and kneel it down at the Bothell 42-yard line area, but it fell incomplete.
Yeah, there are 3 or 4 different white jerseys right there. I think if whoever tipped the ball first, Oliver, I think would have intercepted it. He was right there, but it was.
So Arush will be in here now. Low scoring game.
Yeah. You know, it was a good hard-fought game, though. I think Bothell played really hard and had some great plays, and a lot for them to grow on. And we're going to be seeing a lot of these same guys for the next few years.
A couple of long drives down to Gig Harbor and Tacoma to play Lincoln High School, but it was a great season.
Yep. Now these guys are all going to go to start getting that varsity experience and practicing with the varsity, getting ready.
In the Kinco playoffs.
Yep. So, yeah, that was a hard-fought one there. I mean, anytime you have 4 turnovers and you can still continue to win that game, it's,
17 unanswered to win that game. And this game as well. A lot of turnovers. Not the consistent play we've seen from this offense, especially all season long, but they're able to stick with it and come out on top at the end.
Well, and those 3 goals.
And this is where we set up last time.
Yep.
Really appreciate that input from the fans of the visiting crowd.
Can't make everybody happy, but Cougars on it, and we were the first ones here, and we put the camera up, and apparently they weren't appreciative of it.
It's an unwritten rule, yeah. But good season. Until next year.
Yep.